Hey guys, welcome to this amazing free Microsoft Word course for absolute beginners. Okay, so we will going to cover about Microsoft 365 for Word. Now, this course is for absolute beginners who don't even know what Word is, okay, how you can set up the Microsoft Word, how you can work with Microsoft Word. The best part about this course will be we have covered all the three versions, okay, whether you're in Mac or maybe you're using the Windows version of Microsoft Word or maybe the web version of Microsoft Word. So we have covered all the three versions. Now for this course, we have covered each and everything which you actually require. Now this course will going to help you to build a strong foundation for Microsoft Word. Whatever topics we have covered will be 100% sufficient for you if you are looking to create your own ebook document maybe. So if you guys are ready to learn Microsoft from scratch, so make sure to watch the complete free course from starting to end. So just search for Microsoft Word on your browser and just go to this first link. So Microsoft Word is basically the online document editor, okay, by Microsoft 365. So you can just click on the open Word. Also you can see the plans and pricing and choose for the plan you want to. Otherwise you can just go for the free version as well. Also you can download the Microsoft Word for maybe your Mac, Window or Linux version, but it's available in the Mac version as well as Windows version. So just search on your Play Store and App Store or maybe your Windows Store about Microsoft Word, and then you can just download it from here. So you can see that I have already downloaded the Microsoft Word, both Windows and the Mac version on my computer so that I can teach you. And also you can just search for Word, and also you can just open the web version. Once you are here, you can just click on the plus button, and from here you can see the templates. Also you can just search for some templates. Let's say if I search for CV, you can see some CV related templates, and you can just search for anything you want, but I will go with the blank template. Click on create button, and this is how you can just create your first document, and you can just type whatever you want. Okay, so this is how easy it is. Let's see how you can save your document first. So to save it, just go to file and click on save as. Once you do that, you can just save it. Let's say my first document, you can select the location where you want to save it. Okay, and once you do that, just click on the save button, and you will going to see that on your computer it will going to get saved. You can see save. Okay, and the best part is that once it will be saved, okay, so if you just open, let's say your other version, let's say same, I will just going to open here. So you can see it will also going to save here as well. Okay, so it's refreshing. Let's wait. And the best part is that in your web version also it will just going to save. Okay, so let's wait here. You can see it's your first document. Just make sure that you enable the auto save so that it will also be visible to your Windows and the web version. Okay, so let's see, after you do this, just again refresh and see it will be changed. You can see first document is now also available in the web version, and it is also available in your uh, Windows version. Okay, let's search for it, and very soon it will be visible here in the Windows version 2. Okay, and now you can see whatever you will change. So let's say if I just write here Kunal, first document Kunal. Okay, now if you change anything in your, let's say here, so automatically it will change in your other versions of Word as well, because it will always going to auto save in OneDrive. So just make sure that you save it and enable the auto save for whatever you are using, whether you are using for the Windows version. uh, in web automatically it will save, but for Mac just enable that. Also guys, you can just export your document. Okay, so whatever version you are using, with the Windows, Mac or web version, you can just go to anytime file, and you can just create save a copy. Okay, you will see something like this. So what you can do is that just select your computer. On my Mac, let's say I'm going with the Mac. Let's go with the download, and this time I want to, let's say, save the PDF document. Just do that, and click on export. And now just go to your computer download folder. You will going to see your first document, okay, has been exported to PDF. So in this way you can even export. So let's see how we can, make some changes. Now the very first thing is that I will just go and remove the from the web version, because otherwise that the red line will show me, that shows that okay, in your web version, maybe window version, you are editing. So I actually don't want that. So this is the first line I have written, and here you will see this blue sort of a thing. Okay, it basically saying that you have put the space. So let's say if I click on enter, so it will always going to mention that I have used the space. Okay, so that's how it works. Now if you want to turn that off, you can simply tap on it and it will go. Just take your cursor, and let's say if I want to select all of this, I will simply click 3 times, 1 2 3, it will select that. You can click on delete. You can just write anything you want, my first line. And let's say you want to delete maybe first, so you can just take your cursor here. Okay, take your cursor here in the first, and from here you can delete that. But let's say you want to uh, delete at the one shot, so just double tap on it and you can just delete that from here. And for some reason you think that you have done some mistake, so you can just undo it anytime from the top. Click on this undo one, it will bring the previous step back. Same thing you can just do for the window version. Okay, same thing. Okay, there is no different. My first line, select double tap like that. You will see undo option here, and same for the web version. If you click here, same thing, there's no such difference to any of the version. Okay, my first line, select it. You can just select it right from here. Okay, you can just double tap here. You can anytime just go ahead, remove that. Okay, so these are the things you guys can do. Okay, for example, I select delete, and let's say you want to undo it, you will see this tab here. So everything is available in the all the versions of Microsoft Word. It's just that they are slightly here and there. Okay, in their versions. Okay, like undo is here, but the same option is available in the Windows here. So there are slight changes in the UI, but every options is available for all the versions. Okay, so there's nothing to be worry about. Now guys, we will talk about enter, shift and tabs. It is something very important. Now see, if I write my first line, and let's say you want to, okay, escape one line and go to next line, so you will just press enter and you can just write my second line. But the thing is that you will going to notice one thing, that it has basically escaped one line here. What does that mean? Here you can see it has skipped this line, one line. Okay, uh, but let's say if you press shift plus enter key, so it will basically go to next line but without moving any space. Okay, so just press shift and enter and you can just write my third line. If you again click on enter only, you will go to your my fourth line. Okay, again it will going to leave a space, but if you don't want to leave a space and go to next line, just press shift and enter, so you can see my fifth line. So you can see the difference. Okay, just try out yourself. So hope you guys understood enter and shift plus enter. Okay, now another thing which I want you guys to teach about is the tabs. Tabs basically help you to add the indent. For example, let's say you are writing my sixth line, but let's say you want some indent, okay, at the start. So you can just take your cursor here and click on tab. So it will just going to give this much of the space, okay, to your text, and then you can just write from here, click on enter like that. Okay, so sometimes we want to get the space here, so we use indent. So that's what it is. And if you click on enter, just go here. Okay, and just take your cursor here, okay. But hope you guys have understood about what indent is, okay. Now guys, just go to google.com and click on this AI mode and ask it common commands for Microsoft Word on Mac. Click on enter. Now it will just going to give you the common commands for Mac, like to let's say to undo it, it's command plus Z. For save, it's command plus S. Okay. For let's say left alignment, for copy, command C. For cut, command X. For paste, command V. Same prompt you can just put, but make sure that this time make it for the Windows. Click on enter, and now it will just going to give you all the common commands for the Windows. So for Windows generally we use control, but for the Mac we use command. That's the only difference. Let's say for example you want to do copy, so for Mac it will be command plus C, but the same thing if you go here on your Mac it will be control plus C for the copy. Let's try to do things in action. For example, I have this text, Kunal is here, okay. Now I want to do copy, okay, the above step. So I'm right now in the Mac. I will simply select it, okay. I will press command and C. I will take my cursor here, and let's say I want to paste it, so I will press command and V, so it will going to paste for me. Now if the same thing you want to do, let's say on the Windows, let's say Kunal is here, okay, and I want to do the copy, okay. So I will press, you can see, control and control C to copy and control V to paste it. Hope you guys are getting the concept clear. Now of course there are a lot many commands, okay, which you guys can see if you're running on the Windows or Mac. Just see the commands, okay, on your Google AI. It will tell you. Now it's nothing about to remember anything, but of course these are the basic things. Just understand one thing. For Mac it will be command, and for the Windows it will be control. You can just copy paste, okay. You can even press bold just by pressing control plus B, it will become bold. So these are some commands and shortcuts which you guys can use on Microsoft Word. Now guys, we will teach you how you can use font, or you can change font and size. So it's something very easy. So if you want to change anything, so let's say I select this paragraph, so you, the very first thing is that you can just drag it, okay. After selecting that, you can just go to the top, and from here you can just change to any font. Let's say I go with the Aptos, and within the Aptos I want it to be, let's say, bold. You can see that's how simple and easy it is to change the font. Also you can just change the size from here. Let's say I want to make it 18. Also you can just manage the size from here. You see this A arrow keys, so this will increase it more, this will decrease it, okay, like that. So that's how you can manage that. And amazing thing is that the same things are available to you on the Windows as well. Same thing, let's say you can just change it to maybe agency FB and manage the size from here. Same in the web version, select it, okay, change the font, let's say Cabri, and manage the size from here of the font size, or you can just manually select to the size you want. Now we have some option which is known as select all. So for Windows it's control plus A, and for the Mac it's command plus A. This will allow you to select all the text, okay. So let's see that. So let's say I want to see, you can even select like this, but let's say if your document is too big, you can just simply press command and A on Mac, and for on Windows you can press control and A, and directly you can just change the font from here. Let's say I make the change the font to Abadi condensed light, so you can see automatically it will change. So that's how you can also change your font or anything in bulk, okay, just by pressing select all key. Let's see how you can make the text bold, underline. Okay, so you can basically like just select any word, just double tap on any word, it will select. You can make it bold like this. If you want to make it bold and italic bold, you can do that. Let's say you now don't want to make it bold, unbold it, and now it's only italic. So that's how easy it is. You can also underline it like that. You can even select the multiple thing, just select it, bold, unbold from here. Also you have the short keys, okay. For you can see for doing bold, italic, underline. For Mac it's command plus B to bold, command plus I to italic, and command plus U to underline. But let's see how you can just do that on the Windows. Again it's same, select it, make it bold, italic, underline, whatever you want. And same for the web version, select it, make it bold, italic, underline. And for the window version, the commands are this: bold, control plus bold, italic, and underline. It just control plus B to bold, control plus I to italic, control plus U to underline. Now let's say if I select it and if I press command plus B, it will become bold. Again command plus B, it will unbold. Okay, so that's how you can use the shortcut keys for doing bold, italic, and underline. Now how you can style, okay, we will talk about the style pen. So let's say you want to bring one heading at the top, so just take your cursor here, select it, just take your cursor again here, and now let's say I can say my heading, okay, like this. Now let's say you want it to be like heading, so just select it. You can just see your heading number 1, you can select that. Now it will become heading. Now you can undo it. Now the thing is that these are at the top, you see are the predefined templates. You can anytime modify it. Let's say I want to change how my heading should look. I will right click on modify, and I can design. So let's say I want that whenever I tap on it, so my heading should always be, let's say in this Andola mono font, and the size should be increased to 22, and it should be bold, and it should be in the middle alignment, and I want that the color should be always be red. Select it. Now you can see, now just again select, now tap on the heading 1, and automatically whatever setting you will modify, according to that it will change. Again let's say you right click on enter, write my heading 2, let's say. Again you select it, again it will turn right here, click on enter. Now let's say you also want my sub heading, okay. So for subheading also, or you can say subtitle, you can again select that, go to subtitle like that. But for now let's say let's undo that. But I also want to modify it, just modify, and let's say I want that whenever I tap on the subtitle, it should be in blue color in middle, and the size should be, let's say, 18. Now select it, click on subtitle, awesome. So that's your sub style pen, okay. Same thing you will going to see here as well. Let's say my heading, you can see the title, heading and all. If you select it, it will be your heading. But let's undo it. You can of course, like on Mac, you can customize and modify on the Windows as well, and do the changes, click on OK, and then you can change your style pen. Same thing on the web version as well. You can see, you can just go here, let's say my heading. Now here if you select it, all these are all your styles, okay. Heading, you can select that. But you, let's say I don't want it, I want to modify my how my heading look, right click and update that, okay. So that's how it is. You can just go here and update to match the selection, or you can just manage the default style. But anyway, almost all are same, okay. So that's how you can do the changes. you guys can also design your text. So let's say if I write, I want to design text. Okay, now let's make the font bigger. Now let's say I select the design and I want to design it. So the very first thing is that I can just put it into different effect like this. You can see, you can just change to whatever effect you want. You can also manage, let's say I want this shadow, it will give you that shadow as well. Just play around with that. Also, let's say I select want, and let's say I want to change the background color to green. So I can even do that for any text. Okay, let's say I go with the yellow. Okay, let's undo that, and I want to make it to, let's say, yellow. It will be yellow. And let's say I want to change the color of the text. So I will just go here, select it, and you can make it to red. So that's how you can even design your text. Play around with that. It's something very easy. Also, you can manage the spacing and alignment of your text. If I triple tap on it, it will select it. Let's say from the top, let's say I want to make it to middle, it will align to middle, right, left. This will justify. That means according to the space, it will automatically fit from the all corners properly. That is the justify. And along with that, you can also manage the space. What does that mean? If you select, let's say, this three text, and from the top, you can just manage that. Let's say two. This will increase the space. Okay, as you can see, the space from here, space from here. So that's what it is. You can select 1.5. Some people go with 1.0. That's totally depend on you. That's how you can basically justify and change the alignment and spacing of your text. Now guys, we will going to talk about columns. Now let's say you have plenty of a big paragraph like this. I will copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Okay, now I feel that okay, it's too much, big, and let's say you are not liking it, or maybe you want to create in the form of a poem. So what you can do is that just select it and just go to layout, and from the layout you will see something known as column, and you can just turn this into a two columns. How amazing that will look. Okay, once you click on enter, you can just go here. You can also just write here as well. Okay, so let's say, hi, how are you? So if you want to go with the two column option, then this is something you can consider like that. So generally in the poem format we use it, and it looks sort of a more clean, okay, as compared to the normal one. Not only that, you can just select all, go with third column, or even you can just go with more columns right from here. You can also move it to the left, right, but let's stick with the one. Okay, the same thing you can just do on the windows as well. Just select the text, go to layout, you will see the same option right over here. Let's see, in the web version, just go here to layout, and from here also you can just do that. Now let's talk about the bullets and numbers. So I have this text, which is my routine. Now let's say I want to convert this into a bullet. So I will select it, and I will just go here, and I will tap on it, and this is how it will look like. You can just go undo it, and what you can do is that you can just select it. You can also just go here and maybe convert into this format. Now this is how it will look. So you can just click on back, just take your cursor here, click on back, click on enter. That's how you guys can do. Okay, now you can also select this and turn this into maybe numbers like this. It got turned into numbers. You can even select maybe ABC, Roman, and all such options are right over here. Same with the bullet if you want to go with the square design, and so on. So that's how you can create bullets. Now you will going to notice whenever you have your cursor at the end, and if you click on enter, so it will always going to work. Okay, but let's say how you can skip it. Let's say I don't want to write any more bullets, so I will simply click on one more time enter, and I can leave the bullet. Let's try from scratch. Let's say first I will going to write or let's say I want to write the bullet, so I can first select it. Let's say I want to go with the Roman. Okay, I will just going to write first, click on enter, second, third, click on enter, fourth, and then I will click on enter. Now I don't want it more, so I will again click on enter. So that's how you can just add bullets and numbers. Now the same thing will be with the window version as well. Just go to home, same options, change to numbers, do the same thing. Same also is available in your web version. Just go to home, and from here you can see bullets and numbers. So let's see how we can add headers and footers and page number, which is something very important. Now to add the header, so let's say I want the header to be at the top, so it will be shown at every page, okay, at the top. So what you can do is that just double tap at the top here, then automatically it will open the header option. You can close this header and footer from here. Also from the insert, you can just get this header option. Okay, so you can even go here, and let's say you can just go and select maybe any of the template as well. If you want to, let's say I select this one, and I can just write, let's say, computer skills. Okay, like that. And of course you can totally customize it like you normally do for other options. Let's say I want the text to be, let's say, very light, maybe this one. Okay, you can make it to center like that. Okay, once you do that, click on enter. Okay, let's keep this here. Just go to your header and footer here, close it, and this computer skill now be available in all your pages. Similarly, how you can add footers is double tap at the bottom, 1 2 footer will be open for you. Now here what you can just write anything, let's say by KuKu courses, okay, like that. And also what you can do is that you can just go here to insert, and also you can just add page number here. Tap on page number, click on page number, and add that. You can set where you want to add. So let's say I want to add to the right, you can just select center, let's add to the right, and you can see it's added. Now just go to header and footer, close it. Now you can see by KuKu courses page number 1. Scroll down, by KuKu courses page number 2, and it will go so on. So that's how you can add headers, footers, and customize it by writing anything you want. And this is how you can add page number. And the same option for the window as well. Just double tap, header will open, and just go to insert. You can just go to header, choose the template. Same thing for the footer as well. Just write whatever you want, and just go to insert, add page number as well, let's say to the bottom of the page. Okay, or you can even format the page number as well if you want to. That can be done. Okay, let's say page number, and that's how it will work. Close it. Now you can say page number 1 2 and so on. So that's how you can do on the Windows. Same procedure. Okay, just double tap, okay, on the web version, and that's how it will open up. So the very first thing I can write here is, let's say, in the middle, let's say I can just put, let's say, computer basics. Okay, close it. Now just go double tap at the bottom here, let's say I can say by KuKu courses, and the page number here I can just go ahead to header and footer. Okay, and I can just add the page number. Okay, it's got added. Let's undo that. Okay, and I just double tap on it, and here let's say I can just select that, let's say at the bottom here. So that's how it will be added. Then just close it. Wait, okay, just go ahead with that. and I believe okay it's something mm, okay it's edit. Okay, so just tap outside, and that's one, two, and so on. If you don't want it middle, just remove that. Okay, then it will work out. So that's something how it works. Okay, but that's all about header, footer, page number. Now guys, let's talk about some page break and section break. Now here you can see I have some topics. Now this is one topic, let's say uses of computer. Now let's say I don't want it in this page. I want to move it to the next page so that it looks more clean. So what I can do is that I can just select it. Okay, and I can basically go to layout and go to break, and here I will move this particular section to the next page. I will tap on next page, and you can see it will move to the next page. Similarly, this topic I want to move this section, this particular section to the next page. I will break and move to the next page. That's how you can do. So this is the section break where you are just breaking up the sections. Okay, like this. Let's say next page. So this move to the next page. Now let's say this is one page. Now I want this page to be empty. Okay, and I want the introduction to directly move to the next page. Okay, I can also use the section as well. It will do the same tasks, but for now we directly have the page. Okay, so just click on the page, and it will just skip that, and it will just going to give you this as an empty page. Okay, and everything will shift as it is, but from the next page. Okay, so that is the full page option. Okay, the same thing can be done for your Windows. Just go to layout, and here you guys can see break, section break. Okay, simple. And if you want to go with the full page, so just select the page like that. It will put this page as an empty. Similarly to this one, let's say this, just take your cursor here, go to layout, break. Let's go with the column one. It will move that to the next page. Okay, and if you want the full page, so you can just tap here, go to break, full page, and it will put this page as an empty page. So now you can see that we have the blank page. Now many people use something very great which is known as table of content. Okay, so guys, for that just go to reference, and here you will see a table of content. Now according to whatever heading you have, okay, and automatically it will create a table of content for you. Just select it and select the table of content template. Let's go with maybe this one, and automatically you can see it will create the table of content with the introduction, and because the heading is introduction, chapter 1, what is the computer, it's in page number 3. So you can see chapter number 1, it's in page number 3. And the best part is that if someone click on it, let's say if they want to go to why learning computer is important, if they tap on it, it will take them here. Okay, so this is how you can add table of content. Same procedure, just go to reference for the window version. Okay, table of content. Okay, um, okay, so I believe let's go with the another table of content. Okay, I'm creating. Okay, so make sure that you first mark this text as the heading. Okay, that is also something important. Just go to home, let's first make it to heading. Okay, now once you do that, okay, let's say this one is a heading 2, otherwise it will not going to detect that. Okay, now just go at the top here, table of content, and click on this update table, and automatically you can see it's got updated. Also remember that whatever changes you may make, okay, let's say for some reason you go here and you move this particular to, let's say, next page. Now chapter number 1, earlier it was in page number 3, now it's in page number 4, but you can see that is still the table of content is not updated. Okay, for chapter number 1, because we have moved that to chapter number 4. Okay, so the thing is that just click here for the uh, Mac version, just click on update, okay, and automatically you can see it will update. So at the end of the when you will just going to create your complete document, so at the end make sure that if you add table of content, do update it. It's very simple. I just taught you for the window and the uh, Mac version. Same principle here as well. Just go to preference, add the table of content. It's got added directly, okay? And make sure that if you go with that, so always click on this to update this in case if you make any change. Now let's see how you guys can insert any media. So just go to insert. From here you can see various options from the pictures. You can just browse a photo. Let's say you can just browse a photo from your photo app. Also you can just get the picture from the file. So let's say I can just upload the image. You see I can even rotate it. I can even make it big. I can put it any place I want to. And of course after you, let's say, select uh, let's say this image, so just go to insert or just go to picture format. From here you can just format your photo, like you can just add the shadows, frames. You can also add the picture border as well. Let's say I want to add the picture border, so you can see the orangish effect. You can also put, let's say, the shadow effect, okay? You can also make it glow, let's say orange glow, like that. Now guys, one thing you might notice, that as we have added the page break and the section break, so always remember that whatever I things you will just going to add here, okay, so those things will not going to affect on the another page. Okay, some people what they do is that let's say they want to go to next page or move any item to next page, they just click on enter and enter. But the problem is that when they, if they just try to add something here, so automatically it will push down. So that's why it's a very good idea to go ahead with you know uh, page break, okay, and section break, which we taught you. But anyway, this is how you can add the pictures. You can also get some stock images. Let's say you can just open the stock images and you can just search for any image or icons. Let's go with the icon. Let's say computer. I see this icon. You can select as many as, and you can just insert that. So here I have this icon, very amazing and simple looking. Okay, so that's how you can just insert any items and images and format it, okay. And the same option will going to work, let's say, for the Windows as well. Just go to insert, same thing, insert from the device stock images, and you can just do the same thing, okay. Let's say from your device, let's see if I have this computer image, let me insert it. Same thing, same options you can see, and the same thing you can just do on the web version. Select it, insert, you can just get the images, okay, from this device. And the best part is that you can even generate an image, okay, from the Copilot itself. But let's not talk about it, but you can even do that. So it's something you have these things right over here, okay. And the best part is that you can also do draw, okay. You can just go to draw, and let's say you can just draw. So just click on the draw and select the pen. Let's say I want to draw something, or you want to show something, you can do that, okay. You can just go to next line, and let's say I want to mark something, okay. So you can also select how much thinner you want. So let's say I go with this one, okay. And even you can change the color, let's say to purple, and let's say I will just mark it maybe like this, okay. That thing you can do. Also you can just do erase like this, very simple, nothing complicated. And you can also insert shapes. For example, let's say I can add shapes. Let's say this arrow, select it and just drag it and draw it like this. So let's say I want to mark it, I can do that. I can also make some changes, let's say to red, so it will turn to red. So that's how you can draw, insert shapes as well, okay. which is this is the thing you can also do in your Microsoft Word. Now guys, whenever you talk about Microsoft Word, so it also has some grammar and spelling mistake solving capacity. So currently you can see that this is a ebook, okay, which and it's showing you with that red color. That means something is wrong with this word. Now if you double tap on it, okay, even if you don't do double tap, just do single tap, it will show you all the options that are available to correct this spelling. So either you can just ignore it from here, or you can basically add this to dictionary, or you can click on three dots to ignore, show context, and show the synonyms. But for now, I will put this as an ebook. Now you can see the spelling got fixed. Okay, so this is the default free settings by Microsoft Word in 365, which you guys can utilize to correct your grammar and spelling mistakes. Now guys, you also have something known as dictate feature. If you go here, you can see this dictate feature. This will allow you to automatically write the thing. All you need to do is to speak and automatically the dictate will write for you. Let's try that out. I will click on dictate, allow it. Hello, how are you? I am Kunal and I'm teaching you guys about Microsoft Word 365. This is a complete beginner guide, okay? And don't expect that you will learn each and everything in this beginner friendly course. This course is prepared for the students who feel that they are totally beginner and want to create maybe ebook type of a structure books. So for them, this is the perfect course because it covers each and everything which a normal word user require to maybe build some ebook or do some basic document editing. So we have covered all the required topics step by step inside this course. So in this way guys, you can see you can just do that. Again, click on the dictate, turn this off. Okay, now you can see um, whatever I have is spoken. Okay, so it has written all the things for it. Now let's say if you feel that okay, I want to start again from here, tap it. Now let's end this, and now let's end this, and I hope that you will basically enjoy the lecture. After you do this, just cross it. You can also select the settings, let's say language, microphone you're using, and so on, but that's the dictate feature. Same dictate option you will going to get on the Mac here. Just speak, okay, and then it will just going to do. Just make sure that you have the internet connection. Same in the web version. Okay, you encountered, please refresh your page. Okay, let me just refresh and it should work. Let's play it, dictate, and it will turn on. Allow this time. Okay, I guess there is some glitch, but hope this feature is available for both Windows Web and Mac users as well. Now sometimes it's very much important for us to share this document. Why? Because see, sharing the document is very much important. So the very first thing you need to do is to make sure that you auto save. Enable the auto save on your Windows as well and select into OneDrive. Okay, and upload that to OneDrive. So OneDrive is a cloud storage service and syncing service by Microsoft. So once you do that, so automatically if this account, let's say I am right now in Mac, and if this same Mac I have created a document, and if I enable autosave, so if you open the Microsoft Word on your Windows with that same account or in the web with that same account, so the things will automatically going to get synced. Okay, so this is the best thing about it. Now let's say if I try to write something after life, I say end. Okay, in the web version, and you can see it saving, and it got saved in the OneDrive. Now let's see if it got synced here. in our Mac version as well or not. So let's see. Wait. Mm, okay, sometimes it doesn't show up, but it will. Okay, so let's see where we have saved in the introduction at the end. Okay, after live, we have the introduction here, and after live, okay, it should show. So what we can do is that, let's say if I again just close this up, let's turn on the Word again, just go to my document again, and this was the document, I believe. Okay, let's see. You can see now it got here end. So it's basically syncing the document. Okay, and the best part is that now you also have the share option. Once you auto save and enable it, so you can now share this document with maybe your collaborator. You can just invite them by email, and you can just provide them this with option can edit. If you untick it, so they can only view your document. Sometimes what happens that we share the document and our colleague want to see that whether we are doing everything correct or not. So in such case, you can just select can edit. But let's say you have some collaboration, or you want to do collaboration with someone, and you want them to also edit if we are doing some mistake, or they also want to add something, or maybe you are working, maybe many people are working on the same project, so you can tick mark this. So other people, after you will put their email address here. Okay, so when you will share them to this file, so they can also make edit to this document. So this is the first. There are plenty of options. You can also copy link, you can send the copy. This will going to open the email. Okay, and through the email you can just send to anyone you want. So these are the options you have for the sharing. And enabling OneDrive is very important to sync your data throughout your devices. So as you can see, I am right now in the Mac, but let's say it's not always necessary that I will always going to have my Mac or my Windows. So in such case, I will have my web version or maybe application version if I have created with that same account. So it will automatically going to sync all the information and data throughout the devices. So keep that thing in mind. So guys, if we talk about the recap, so we have basically taught you each and everything which you actually require. So let's say you want to create ebook now with all the things like formatting, basic formatting, okay, headers and footers, page number, table of content. So these are all the things we have taught you, which is more than sufficient if you want to create maybe some ebook sort of a thing, and so on. And you can even export it like I taught you. So this will look more beautiful, of course, when you will just going to create the complete ebook. You can see how amazing table of content looks like. If someone click on, let's say, chapter 1, it will take them to chapter 1, and they can just read uh, your ebook. So basically everything is sort of covered, okay, as a beginner. Now, frankly speaking, there are plenty of other things you guys can do with Microsoft Word, like you can use their Copilot AI, and there are plenty of other things like Microsoft Word is a very broad topic. So let's say you can see in the insert we have plenty of options like cross reference, bookmarks, okay, and much other things. In design we have plenty of other things. In layout we have plenty of other things like how you can set up margins, orientations, reference, we have citations, plenty of other things. So these are some advanced topic, but whatever I have covered is sufficient. But still, if you think that okay, you need some advanced sort of a thing, so you can just simply go to, let's say, Google, maybe just search for, let's say, KuKu courses, click on enter, go to kukucourses.com website and click on courses, and you can see or search for this Microsoft Word course with Microsoft Copilot and AI. Just search for Microsoft Word, and it will going to search this for you. You can just open this course, and you can see this is a complete 7-hour course. If possible, I will also going to attach the link at the end in the bonus lesson. But if you are interested, you can also get that from the site. Okay, just for $5 one time payment, and you can access this course for lifetime with certificate after you complete the course. You can see plenty of topics are covered: Word document creation, advanced layout and designs, tables, how you can insert tables and sort the data, design, graphics, more details in graphing arts, headers, footers, mathematical formulas, reference, TOC, table of content we have covered in this free course, but footnotes, cross reference, plenty of things are covered. You can see even a complete Microsoft Copilot for Microsoft Word is also covered. Okay, so plenty of things are covered inside this course. So this is a complete up-to-date course. Okay, even in the basics you can see draft with Copilot AI. So within the course we have used AI and complete Microsoft Word 365. Okay, so if you're interested, you can come and explore this course. Okay, and the best thing is that if you even go to courses, so from the courses you can see other Microsoft course as well, not only Word. You can see Microsoft Word, OneDrive, Teams, OneNote and other Microsoft courses. Very soon PowerPoint and Excel will be included too. Okay, so this is the thing. And also you can explore the free courses we also have in our website. Courses, go to free courses. You can also select public, which is a public free courses, and see all the other courses from Microsoft: Clipchamp, video editor, Kit. Okay, Notion free course, AI agent and automation free course, Slack, Discord free course, AI free course, build e-commerce with WordPress free course, data analytics with Power BI free course. Go to next page, you will find more free courses from video editing to data analytics to blogging and much more. Okay, make sure that you explore it. Go to store, check for 365 license if you're interested. Check for the library. Okay, with just the one time. And the best thing is that we also have the course including the paid courses, but all these paid courses you can pay them individually or just go ahead, go to the pricing, get membership, get yearly or lifetime membership. Lifetime is the best recommendation value for money deal. If you get this, you will be able to access all the courses including Microsoft Word to other paid courses just with the affordable membership. And the best thing is that you can access all the current and future courses which we will going to launch for absolutely free once you get the membership. So this is all I want you guys to know. So just make sure that you explore our website. But I believe for now as a beginner, Microsoft Word is sufficient and good to go for you guys.